Okay, so in this video, we are going to rotate 270 degrees anti-clockwise. But you must be thinking, 270? How could we measure 270 when the protractor is just from 0 to 180? That's a good question. It's only from 0 to 80. Not complicated. So let's think about it. First, I'm going to do a rough sketch of the Cartesian plane. Let's say this is it. No. Let's do it more better than that. Let's say we have a Cartesian plane here, a rough sketch. And we have the first quadrant, second quadrant, third, fourth. Okay. Now, if we have an object here and we rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, it will take us right here, somewhat like that. But that is negative 90 degrees or 90 degrees clockwise. So, what if I went the other way? How many angle turn will it take me from here going in an anti-clockwise direction to reach the fourth quadrant? So if I turn here, it will be 90. If I turn here, it will be 180 because it will be now in a straight line. And then another 90 will take me right here. So now it will be 270. So therefore it means 270 degrees anti-clockwise is the same as negative 90 degrees or 90 degrees clockwise. So 90 degrees clockwise is the same thing as 90, 180, 270 degrees anti-clockwise. And that's what we're going to do today. So because we don't have 270 degrees on the protractor, we are going to move 90 degrees clockwise. So this time in this example, we have already plotted the points. L is 3, negative 2, M is 7, negative 4, and N is 2, negative 6. It's not in the first quadrant, it's in the fourth quadrant. And we need to rotate this object 270 degrees anti-clockwise, 90, 180, 270 anti-clockwise. Or, because we don't have 270 on our protractor, we will move 90 degrees clockwise direction. So first two steps have been done. We plot the points, connect the dots, and label. Second step is to draw a broken line from the center of rotation to each of the points, as you can see here. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to use our compass and pencil. Place the compass at the center of rotation. Make sure it's right there in the center. And then I'm going to open it to L, the first point, as you can see. And I'm going to draw a circle. Notice now, I'm going to hold the stem of the compass and draw my circle. A nice clear circle. Next, I'm going to open it to M, the second point. Notice I have not moved it from the center of the rotation because I don't want anything to be shifting. So I put it at M. Make sure it's accurate. And then I'm going to draw my circle. This time it's a bigger circle, much bigger circle. There we go. You have to do it bright, nice and bright so you can see it. Then I move it to N, the third point. And make sure it's right there. and then I draw a circle through N. There we go. Some persons have done half circles, but I like to do the full circles just to make sure. Okay, now we have the 3 circles. Excellent. Next, I'm going to use the protractor and I'm going to measure 90 degrees clockwise. Some students ask me, how do I know which one of the 0 we should use? Should I use the one on the inside or the one on the outside? It depends. Now, if we want to go clockwise, we have to turn it this way from this end. So I'm going to put this protractor at the center of rotation and I'm going to align the 0 line on the L broken line. There we go. That's a perfect 90. Okay, oops. And then now I'm going to mark off the 90 degrees angle right at 90. And here you have to make sure it's accurate. But notice it is not on any circle. The L circle is right here. So I'm going to now use my ruler and I'm going to align the ruler where the center of rotation is and where the dot is. And I'm going to draw a broken line to where I marked off. There we go. There we go. It's right here. And that is the L prime. All right, we're going to do the same thing for M. We're going to turn the protractor this way. Oh, I forgot to mention which scale I use. So if I turn it, L is right here. If I turn it this way to measure 90 degrees clockwise, all right. Oh, no, that's not L. L is right here. Okay, sometimes you have to be careful because the L and the M is very close. There we go. 90 degrees. So notice on the broken line, the 0 is on the outside. On the broken line, let me show you. The 0 on the broken line, the 0 is on the outside. So you use a scale that is on the outside. And that's what I did, 90 degrees. Although both 90s are right beside each other. So now for M, I'm going to shift it to M broken line to get it perfect. So you want to make sure you get the correct thing. There we go. So on the broken line, center, and 90 is right here. Notice that the M and the L is close by. So what I like to do is to put a letter near to where I marked first and a letter so it doesn't mix it up. So I know that this is now for the M. So I'm going to use the ruler now and draw a broken line from the center of rotation to the M circle. M circle is at the M circle is the biggest one. Okay. So I line it up with the marked point and I make sure it's there. So let's go. Draw the broken line, cutting through where I marked to the large circle. And so M prime would be right here. Are we seeing? Let's see, make sure that the camera is seeing. So there we go. M prime is right here. And I'm going to do the same thing for N. I'm going to turn the protractor this way because we want to read clockwise direction. So center of rotation right there. It's kind of difficult to hold it. And turn it till we go on the broken line for N. There we go. Can you see it? It's now the broken line now matches exactly. And then I'm going to now mark out the 90 degrees. 90 degrees is right here, and that is for N. Then I'm going to use a ruler and draw a broken line to the N circle, which is in the middle. This is it. 90 degrees angle. So right here. And make sure it's as accurate as possible. There we go. And so N is right here, N prime. So initially, set the camera like this. Initially, the L is 3, 2. So L prime is now, let's look for L prime. L prime is now at -3. Oh, right here, sorry. L prime is -2, -3. -2, -3. -2, -3. M prime is now at, where is M? The outer circle. So M is now at -4, -7. M prime, -4, -7, -4, -7. And then N prime, which we just did, is now at -6, -2. -6, -2. So what do we notice? The numbers switch around, so the X now becomes the Y, and the Y becomes the X. But when the X becomes the Y, the sign changes. Notice, when the X becomes the Y, the sign changes. But the Y remain as it is, but it just turned X value. So that's it. So this is what we notice in our observation when we 270, -270. Oh, sorry, that's anti-clockwise, which is +270 is the same thing as -90. We will get the Y will now be at the front and the X be at the back, and the sign changes. There we go. Thank you for viewing. Have a wonderful day. That's it.